Hey, and welcome to another episode of Full Metal Singles. We have continuing through the tournament. We're almost halfway through round one, and we've got Henry Confidential up against John Maher here. Should be a great match, but let's hear from the people. I'm going to bring in John and his manager, Aaron J. in here. John, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. Like, it's a low energy day for me today. Like, not really much getting done. This match is going to be okay, I imagine. I imagine if I lose, Henry might be the first person to win a tournament through conscientious objection because nobody else would want to play against him. But I'm here to play against him, so I'm going to stop him so that you will have a tournament after this match.
Yeah, I'm really excited to be here. You know, I'm normally playing, but I'm happy to be managing John tonight. He's one of the only people who would select me to manage. And I know about
this guy in the community.
Yeah, he not only likes people who to manage him who not many people would like, but he also likes to play people who not many people would like to play, and not many people want to play Henry. So
I'm here for it.
John's here for that. He's here for whatever reason. You don't want to play someone or want to play someone. I think it should be a good match. I have a lot of managerial tricks up my sleeve because there's so many available here. Wait till round 2 to get to those. But yeah, John's got this. And I'm sure we'll get some excuses prefaced before the match from Henry of why, if he loses, he's lost. But if he's won, it's an incredible win, which is always the most selfless way to go.
Trivia is always in the right place. That's
exactly
in the right place.
Go get him, John.
Yeah.
But that I'm going to bring in Henry. Henry, you're finally back in Full Metal. How are you feeling about playing John?
Good. I played John a bunch of times at in the league that we created for a while, and then just a bunch of exhibitions and stuff, as well as ASAT, and he just joined Lights Out, so things like that where it's like I played him a bunch. I know generally what he likes, what he doesn't like, and unfortunately my manager wasn't able to show up, but I will take a deep breath. I'll think twice. I'll check down the multiple choice if I need it, and I'll just have fun.
But with that, we're going to bring back in John. And
I want to say I am a huge fan of Henry Confidential. Henry Sanchez, no, jury's out. It's Confidential, guys.
I'm a Henry the Martyr Confidential now, so it's my new nickname, self-inflicted.
Martyrs are dead. You're more of a pariah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I tried to be dead. I'm reborn. I'm the martyr. The
Phoenix.
It's yeah. I'm like Apollo Creed. I got a few.
But with
cheers.
With that being said, how Full Metal Singles work. The first round is going to be 10 different questions. 10 questions in 10 different categories. And everyone gets 3 repeats and 1 challenge. And yeah, keep your hands on screen at all times, but most of all, have fun because trivia is all about the fun.
I'm going to have my hands on fun.
Your first question is going to come in biopics. In what 2000s biopic do we see Anthony Mackie playing Tupac Shakur? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Henry.
Notorious.
And John.
Notorious.
Notorious is correct. As I go into the next question, which is in directors. Who directed A History of Violence? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Henry.
I don't want to make John's manager mad. David Cronenberg.
And John.
David Cronenberg.
David Cronenberg is correct. Next question comes in action. Who played Detective William Rosewood in Beverly Hills Cop? And 5. Sorry, I actually didn't do that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. John.
Judge Reinhold.
Henry.
I never remember his name.
Judge Reinhold is correct. The next question comes in science fiction. What is the name of the Klingon played by Christopher Lloyd in Star Trek III: The Search for Spock?
Exactly.
Uh,
5, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Henry.
Good luck, Ray Burns. Psylocke.
And John.
Garl sounds like a great Klingon name.
The correct answer is Kruge. Kruge.
Krug.
That was back there too. I should have used a
I'll remember that now.
The next question comes in movie release dates. What year saw the release of The Interpreter, War of the Worlds, and Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
John, I always forget you're a lefty.
This hand is my left hand. I write with this hand. This is my right hand. I bowl with this hand.
3, 2, 1. Pins down. John.
2005.
And Henry.
2005.
2005 is correct. The next question comes in the category of drama. Who played Colonel Oliver in Hotel Rwanda?
I haven't seen this movie in forever.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. John.
I don't know. Martin Sheen feels old enough to play a colonel.
Henry.
I'm pretty sure he's a reporter, but I didn't want to blank board it, so I said, King Phoenix.
The correct answer is Nick Nolte.
He's also old enough to play a colonel.
That would be interesting. I don't remember that at all.
Yeah. I knew it was an older guy, so I just picked an old guy.
The next question comes in the category of Oscars. How many Oscars did The Apartment win? And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat that.
Yep. In the category of Oscars, how many Oscars did The Apartment win? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. John.
It won at least 3.
And Henry.
I erased 3 and I went down to 2.
The correct answer is 5.
Okay.
I was like, not the big five.
Picture, director, screenplay, and I couldn't think of it.
I know Shirley MacLaine won. I
don't think she did.
The Next question comes in disaster movies. In 2012, what US national park does Jackson take his two kids to for camping?
Shirley MacLaine lost to Elizabeth Taylor, by the way.
That's fair. Then Jack won. It was one of the two.
Jack Lemmon didn't win either.
Then I don't know what.
They were both nominated. Though.
2, 1, pins down. Henry.
I couldn't even think of a park to guess.
And John.
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone is correct.
Damn it! I don't have FX or Spike or whatever that's on.
The next question comes in actors and actresses. Who appeared in the movies Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, War of the Worlds, and Sweet Home Alabama?
Now he's back.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. John.
I got nothing.
Henry.
After this, he'll have to figure his connection. He's messed up. But Dakota Fanning.
Dakota Fanning is correct.
Yeah, she is in at least two of those. Yeah.
You're a little laggy a little bit, John. I don't know if it's on. You
Am I laggy?
It was just during that question. It came out of nowhere.
And your final question in round one comes in horror. What 2000s horror movie stars Cillian Murphy, Brendan Gleeson, and Naomie Harris?
Just let me know when you ask me to turn my board around how long it takes. And if I have to drop out, I'll drop out.
It looks like you're back
Yeah.
now. Yeah, it was one of the
Yeah.
question. It took a minute to come back, but now that you're back, it's good. Might have been one of those dead spots.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Henry
28 days later.
and John.
28 days later.
28 days later is correct. And with that, after round one, I have got Henry on 5 points and John on 6 points.
Good job.
Thank you.
As I bring in the manager and the real.
I mean, I'm saying we probably defer. I mean, what are you saying, Aaron? What are your tricks? I know you got tricks. What do you got?
Yeah, I'm used to having the lead going out of one. I would always go second. This wheel is excellent because that's what we always think about the wheel. So yeah, give Henry a chance to take something off the wheel.
Yeah, Henry can go first, and
Yeah,
hopefully he doesn't
give it a
spend
whirl.
anything that I like.
Oh yeah, you did great in round one. Honestly, those were hard questions. Both you guys did great, but you did better. So that's what's important.
All right, we'll
Judge
see
Reinhold. I knew that was going to get me. I never remember his name. JP.
Yeah, don't get a Beverly Hills question wrong. Don't get a David Cronenberg question wrong. We're good.
Yeah, I didn't do that. All right,
Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see after Henry goes.
Yep. That's it. Or I can stay here. I don't care.
You can say this. All
right, good.
As long as you don't say anything.
It's just not good. We're just living.
I mean, as long as I don't say anything, that's me.
Just look pretty, Aaron.
But with that, the categories you have in round two is Millies to Your Films, which is John's strength, post-2000 Nolan directed movies, which is Henry's strength, movies featuring hockey scenes, Morgan Freeman movies, Shrek franchise, Meryl Streep movies, action movies, and then period piece movies. And you've also got opponents and spinner's choice on this wheel. And with that, this is Henry's first spin. And it lands on movies featuring hockey scenes.
I don't hate it, but it's so like, who knows? Which it's one of those things where it's like, as a writer, like I just watched 4 hockey movies recently. I'm just gonna write about those, but like I didn't find on your letterbox anything that could have matched that. So it's so random. I think I'm talking to my manager right now, and they say I should spin again. I don't hate the wheel.
Spin again. And it lands on Millie's Dior's Films, which is John's strength.
I like some of these.
Take off.
Hey, at least I get to one you to death, or you can one me to death.
I hope you watched some of them. I know you have watched some of them.
Yeah, there's no. I looked at the list. I'm like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, you've seen like at least 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So the first question at Millie's Dior Films. In Buried, how much money does Paul's kidnapper want for them to release him?
Do not remember that one. I'm sure that's something you would have remembered, so I will go multiple choice, please.
Your multiple choice options is it A, 5,000, B, 50,000, C, 500,000, or D, 5 million?
I will go C.
C is incorrect. John, in Buried, how much money does Paul's kidnapper want for them to release him? Is it A, 5,000, B, 50,000, C, 500,000, or D, 5 million?
I'm going to go 5 million.
5 million is correct for a point.
It was either C or D. I mean, no one 50,000 they'd have paid.
The next question is, what is Justine forced to eat in war, which ultimately starts her getting cravings for meat?
It's pretty specific, right? What you're looking for, or the general answer?
It's relatively specific. Five, four, three.
I'll use an extension / repeat, but you don't have to say it again, clearly. I know I'm going to get on multiple choice, so I'll go multiple choice. Son of a bitch.
Is it A, rabbit kidneys, B, rabbit legs, C, rabbit heart, or D, rabbit brains?
I was stuck between rabbit and pig, so rabbit heart.
Rabbit heart is incorrect. John for the steal.
Yeah.
What is Justine forced to eat in war, which only starts her getting cravings for meat? Is it A, rabbit kidneys, B, rabbit legs, C, rabbit heart, or D, rabbit brains?
It's rabbit kidneys.
Rabbit kidneys is correct for a point.
Wow, I knew it was brain. I thought it was heart immediately. I just couldn't remember if it was pig or rabbit. Damn.
Yeah, they're like little tiny, like they're probably beans. They're like beans.
Well, maybe that's why I thought it was a heart. Little rabbit heart.
Yeah. The next question is, who plays Salva in 2018's Climax?
Oh my god. The only person that you would ask about their name in this movie. Well, what is it? Multiple choice. God damn it.
Is it A, Sohelia Yakub, B, Kitty Smile, C, Sophia Botella, D, Giselle Palmer?
I mean, if it's any of the other ones, fair game because it is a strength, but C.
C is correct for a point.
You're right. Only one worth naming. You're right.
Yeah, but it is a strength, so fair game. Never know, but I knew I wasn't going to pull it.
And for those watching, yes, there is an actress called Kitty Smile.
It's I think that's his stage name. He's like the DJ.
Yeah. The next question is, And this is the last question as well. In Let the Right One In, how does Eli and Oscar exchange messages through the wall?
Multiple choice. Saw it once.
Is it A, letters, B, Morse code, C, sound effects, or D, Pig Latin?
Let's go Morse code.
Morse code is correct for a point.
Hey, yo. Hey, ironically, I've seen all four of those, so.
Yeah, I figured they were going to go like crazy deep on it. I mean, some of those movies are hard to find.
Yeah.
The Raw one, obviously, clearly my favorite of all is. I'm mad I got that one wrong.
But with that, at the end of Henry's round 2 hits, he goes up 2 points to 7, and John goes up 2 to 8. But as I bring back the reel and Aaron for John's spin.
Good job there, John, getting the steals, getting the rabbit kidney question again. All right. I think you should go with what you want to go with.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna guess, since we don't have that great Malcolm, I enjoyed that name the subtitles category. That'd been great if you could have brought that back for me. But I guess action movies. I guess let's do action.
Okay, action movies. Just if it's so hard, it's impossible to guess, and you don't think Henry knows, just guess. Don't give him a chance at a steal, unless you think multiple choice will help. But that's always my only round 2 advice is like, if you think it's so hard the other person doesn't know, just guess.
Right.
Like, don't give them a chance at a steal. But anyways, you got this. You're gonna know all these. So why are we playing for that anyways?
True that.
Right. You're up 1. 8-7.
Drop there and run the call. The first question in action movies. What is the name of the nightclub that Winston tells John that he'll be able to find ice off at in John Wick?
I'll go multiple.
Is it A, the red triangle, B, red square, C, red circle, or D, red cross?
Red square.
Red square is incorrect. Henry, what is the name of the nightclub that Winston tells John that he'll be able to find ice off at in John Wick?
Between 2, and he didn't pick one of them, so that's upsetting. Give me D, please. Cross.
D is also incorrect. The
Triangle.
correct answer is red circle.
Oh, okay, then I was wrong no matter what.
All right.
Your next question is, who plays Raid Garrett in Roadhouse?
I really hope he's the main character. Patrick Swayze.
That is incorrect. Henry, who plays Raid Garrett in Roadhouse?
Sam Elliott.
Shit.
Sam Elliott is correct. Next question is, in what location does Connor McLeod first encounter Ayman Fazil at the start of Highlander?
Wow, this is a bad choice for me picking this category. I thought it would be relatively easy.
Nolan.
I got to go multiple choice again.
Is it A, mall, B, parking garage, C, coffee shop, or D, park?
I'll say a parking garage.
Parking garage is correct for a point.
I think I vaguely remembered a parking garage in that movie.
Challenge, was it at a mall? Parking? No, I'm just kidding.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I mean, if you would have lost that challenge because
He's not challenging.
Just kidding.
Well, I was about to say specifically the parking garages at Madison Square Garden, but so you would be wrong either way. Next question is, who plays Colonel William Stewart in Die Hard 2?
Oh, thank God. All right. My man, greatest character actor to ever live, William Sadler.
William Sadler is
yes.
I don't know why I bought model choice that because
you're a silly goose, Malcolm.
Well, I mean, I always knew that.
Would you have accepted Bill Sadler? Because I'm on terms I can call him that.
I've gotten to a point now where I just want to start trolling and start saying people by their shorted version names and like say them wrong. It's still right, just because that's not what's
So
credited.
We can call you Hank Confidential.
Facts.
All
Correct.
Right,
for 2 points.
I've been waiting for years.
For 2 points.
With that, at the end of round 2, John is slightly in the lead on 11 points. Henry is on 9 points.
Not bad for not my strength.
That's like bring back Aaron.
That counts as an excuse. It didn't happen pre-match, but it counts as an excuse. It's happened in the match.
No, I'm acknowledging I'm not bad. I'm happy. I'm like, hell yeah.
Those action movies were way harder questions. We all know that, but we don't need to talk about that. Good job, though.
Anyway, John, do you want to go with question set number 1 or question set number 2?
I will do. Well, Aaron, what are you thinking? You thinking?
I'm thinking number 2.
You're thinking 2. I'm going to go with Aaron, number 2.
All
right, Henry, your 2-point question, which is a guaranteed data question. Who plays Shaft in 1971's Shaft?
Richard Roundtree.
Richard Roundtree is correct for 2 points.
Hey, no TKOs, no excuses.
Which ties up, which means we do go to John for his 2-pointer. Who plays Kevin Flynn in Tron?
I imagine it's the main character again. Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges is correct.
See, I got to stop tricking myself. It should be the main characters.
Right, which means we go to Henry for his 3-point, which is a guaranteed quote plot question. In what movie does the quote "Love means never having to say you're sorry" originate in?
Love Story?
Love Story is correct for 3 points.
Nice job.
Thank you.
And over to John for his 3-pointer. In what movie will you hear the quote, "The power of the Force stopped you, you hoses"?
Jeez, I don't know this.
And 5.
I'll do a repeat, Malcolm.
Yep. In what movie will you hear the quote, "The power of the Force stopped you, you hoses"? As I realise I didn't actually do this.
Maybe it's Canadian. I don't know. Geez. I know we have questions after this. This might be a good game, Henry.
5.
Strange Brew.
That is correct for 3 points. That is correct.
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
The Canada drop.
Yeah, that's the only like Canadian movie I know.
I will say in testing, Tato got it straight away.
Oh my god!
I don't count that. He's close to Canada.
Oh.
So is Henry.
But moving on
across that lake.
But moving on to the 5-point questions, which is a guaranteed IMDb round. So I'm going to give you the genre of movie. You get to pick 3 clues out of year, director, actor/actress, co-actor/actress, and composer.
And to be clear, just is it top build for actor/actress or just who you think is the main?
It's either the first or second build. So it like yeah.
Just want to be clear.
And Henry, for your question, the genre is drama and music. What 3 of those options do you want?
I'll take year actor.
You got one more.
And what third option did you
Oh,
want?
it's 3? Sorry.
Yeah.
Director.
So your genre is drama/music. The year is 2002. Director is Curtis Hanson, and actor is Eminem.
8 Mile.
8 Mile is correct. Alright, so John, you need this to win. So your genre is action, adventure, sci-fi. What 3 options did you want?
I'll do the same as Henry. Year, director, actor.
I think you should do those.
So your genre is action, adventure, sci-fi. The year is 1997. Director is Luc Besson, and actor is Bruce Willis.
GG's.
Good game. I'm going to take just a minute just to make sure I'm not tricking myself into the wrong answer.
Trick yourself. Do it. Do it. Do it.
It's got to be The Fifth Element.
Fifth Element is correct.
Oh, man, you're supposed to scream, man. You're a winner. I don't think Malcolm's ever screamed in his life.
And you'll win it. Well, just the dogs will start barking. If
No.
They're going to come attack people.
Anyway, and your winner.
And your winner. Just because Henry wanted me to yell it.
I get my way.
Is John on 21 points. Henry's close behind on 19. As I'm going to take off. John, go to Henry first. But Henry, how do you feel about getting back into the ring, and how do you feel about picking it up for John?
I mean, literally, like I kind of said at the beginning, me and John have played a bunch of times, whether Old Twibbit or in ASATs or in Lights Out. So it's like I know, and just general exhibition. So I know like how our strengths and non-strengths co-align, and I feel like literally, if this was a best of 7 series, you'd see this score interchanged all 7 games. Like I feel like it's a great best of 7. So yeah, I would definitely play John anytime, and I feel confident in myself as well as himself, and that we'd put on a show, and we did that. So we had a good time.
Yeah.
Aaron, you did a great job managing. I'm proud of you.
But in round 2, you got stuck with his strength. Do you regret spinning away?
No, it's one of those things that there's strategy comes into play. It's like I'm in big fantasy football mode right now for mindset. So it's like one of those things where it's like, yeah, you can risk a safe player for shooting your shot, and this is one of the ones where it's like I didn't hate this wheel. Obviously, I don't want to go his strength, but even as broad as Meryl Streep and Morgan Freeman are, I know I've seen a vast majority of those, and obviously I want to get my strength in Nolan. So and the Shrek franchise, which I didn't log Puss in Boots, the first one, but. Mind games, but I was actually fairly confident in that franchise as a whole. So, based on the wheel, the odds of getting his strength versus something that I was okay with or preferred was high. So it was worth the risk. So no, I don't regret it, but obviously it didn't pay off technically. Since you asked, Aaron, it doesn't count.
With that being said, unfortunately your time tournament's finished, but is there anyone you would like to take on in the future?
As Aaron and John have both joked towards the pre-match, anyone who's willing to play me, we go and build my credibility back up and showcase that it's all good, homies.
But with that, I was going to get rid of Henry and bring back John and Aaron. Put myself
I want to take this opportunity to speak directly to the movie trivia community out there. I want my fucking ticker tape parade for that shit. You better get it ready, all you shit talkers who are too afraid to play the match I just played. Get that parade ready. I live in Pennsylvania. I'll travel. All right. This has been John. These have been my hands.
Yeah, I support that. Great match. No excuses on either end, and that's good to see and good to hear. I think that round 2, was challenging. I think it may be moving forward. We know with the wheel. I mean, go with what
you got to go boutique in Full Metal. The boutique categories.
You got to go boutique because if you're going general, it can be from any moment in Highlander. It can be from any club or shape. And it's like when you're asked about shape and the color, it's like, but either way, like it was totally fair play. You played great. Henry played great as well, so no one has anything to feel bad about. And then round 3, you guys both did your thing. So yeah, looking forward to meeting you in the tournament, hopefully. And then I'll manage and play in that game as well, because that's
all right. I'll manage you. You manage me.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let's book it. Let's make it happen.
But I'm undefeated as a manager, so I am available for bookings.
I'm sure Malcolm's going to tell me who I'm playing, so let's see who it is, and we'll talk shit about them.
Yeah.
So you're going to be playing either Tony Durso or Jonathan Caro. Do you have any thoughts on either of them?
Let's go, Tony.
Let's go, Tony. Tony Saint Anthony is always my pick. I don't care.
Tony will be getting John's parade if he wins that.
What you need to do is book it on a day that Jonathan Caro's logged like 5 things on Letterboxd, so his fingers will hurt and he won't be able to write. Hopefully he'll seize up from writing those 15,000 word essays on Letterboxd.
I'm going to leave that one.
But just while I've got Aaron here, Aaron, do you have any reads for Joe Farrelly that you're taking on?
Oh, absolutely, Joe. I am so looking forward to playing a player who mirrors my viewing habits. Me and Joe, I don't know if there's any movie Joe and I haven't both seen. We just both are in the same movies, as you know. Geek life it is, but we're dipping into general movie trivia here. So we'll see. Our strengths, James Bond, 70s, Hal Ashby. Totally the same. I believe Hal Ashby directed some, but yeah. Either way,
didn't Hal Ashby play James Bond in a movie?
Yeah. Don't
doing lines of coke off a stripper or something. That was him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Don't help Joe out. But I'm looking forward to it. Joe came on Digesting the Force back in the day, so he taught me a lot about Star Wars. So I'm hoping to teach him a lot about 70s cinema. So looking forward to it, and it's coming up soon. So. No hard feelings towards Joe, so it's going to be hard for me to play against somebody who I don't have animosity towards. So.
Got a great smile, that kid.
Yeah.
I'd love for Joe to arrest me.
But as I get rid of both Aaron and John, that is the end of another match for Middle Singles. We'll see you back next week for a new match. It's going to be Antonio Chavez up against Robert Kastner. It should be a fun match. But until next time, see you next time at the movies.
They can either believe it or they cannot believe it.